Morning, fuckers. How you all doing today? So, it's pretty early. It's about 6 o'clock, I think, something like that. Last night, Jade's mum and stepdad came round. We had some dinner and whatnot that Jade's mum cooked and brought over, so that's nice. It's always nice when people kind of make the effort to come and see you. So, today, busy day ahead, yet again. Thank God it's Friday. The weekend is nearly here. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. It's been a long week, what with being ill and whatnot. And I'm still kind of feeling the side effects from it as well. I've sort of got a bit of a headache and whatnot. But it's definitely nearly gone now, and I feel a hell of a lot better. Thank God for that. So that is that. Jade's just getting ready for work. She leaves for work at sort of about 7 o'clock. So I am just going to nip down to Waitrose and grab her some breakfast and put that together before she goes. So, went to Waitrose, which is one of the nicer supermarkets we have here in the UK, and they don't open until 7 o'clock. I have no idea. I had no idea they didn't open until 7 o'clock. So, although I'm sure I have been there before and they've been closed. But anyway, for some reason my brain didn't store that information, probably for the fact that it's almost pretty fucking useless. But I am now on my way to a petrol station instead to grab some breakfast. So the actual petrol station I go to that's near me is actually a really good one. They have like a fresh deli counter, they make fresh sandwiches, they have a company's food in there called Cook, which is all sort of, it's all frozen food but it's all handmade and actually very, very nice. So it's actually a pretty good petrol station. It's more like a Marks and Spencer's or a Waitrose actually, to be honest, but it's not. It's just their own kind of thing that they've thrown together. So I'm on my way there. Probably need to get petrol yet again. And then I will be heading home to knock Jade up a quick breakfast, hopefully in time before she goes to work. By the way, check out the fog this morning. It's crazy fog today, although it looks a lot better on camera than it does in real life. The iPhone must have a secret be able to see through fog sensor, because I actually really can't barely see a thing. So yeah, very, very foggy. This actually looks a bit more foggy now this morning. But yeah, I've always kind of, every time I see fog, I always think like, what is it? And I know now that it's just like a kind of light mist of water basically, but it always seems a bit peculiar that it sort of just hovers around like this. I'll tell you what guys, I've got to show you this because I keep meaning to do it every day and I always forget, but the woman's voice, her accent, sorry, in my car is absolutely hysterical, and I look bald in this particular lighting. The moon is actually still showing up, and through the fog it looks absolutely beautiful, I've got to say. But anyway, listen to this, okay? Help.
To hear the voice commands in the table displayed, say voice commands. To obtain general information on voice inputs, say help with voice input. To hear important short commands with examples, say help with examples.
Yeah, what a weird accent. Let me just turn that off. Can you believe how strange that woman's accent is? To hear the help with the commands in the car. Da, 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 da. It's all very like la-di-da. I don't know if it's a computer voice or if it's a real one, but either way she has got a very peculiar accent. It's bin day today. I was just going to mention to you guys as well, yesterday I had my little rant because I saw a pregnant woman smoking and I said that it should be made illegal. What I didn't mean is that smoking should be made illegal. People should be able to smoke if they want to smoke. Of course they should be able to. The way it is in the UK, where you can't smoke in indoors where it can affect other people, is a perfectly good rule. To say that it's bad for you to walk past someone who's got a bit of smoke blowing out that they've already taken all the bad stuff out of is a bit silly, I think, personally. It's really not going to do you any damage once in a blue moon to inhale a tiny bit of smoke. Pollution would probably do you a lot more damage than that. But what I meant was, in terms of it should be illegal, is it should be illegal for pregnant women to smoke. If a pregnant woman is seen smoking, they should be arrested. That's what I think, personally. No, I definitely don't think that smoking or drinking or anything like that should be banned. I don't smoke or drink personally, but I feel that others should have the choice to do it. So that's kind of my stance on that. Just wanted to clear it up because a lot of people, I think, thought that when I said it should be banned, I think they thought I meant that smoking in general should be banned. But I'm not one of these kind of sort of far left-wing people that goes down the sort of safety is everything route. Definitely not. So smoking for pregnant women should definitely be illegal, and if a woman is pregnant and they're smoking, they should most definitely be able to be arrested and go to prison and have their children taken off of them, because essentially it's child abuse, in my opinion. Like I said yesterday, if they were to be sitting there with a cigarette, taking a lug and then blowing it in their child's face repeatedly, what difference is there between that and having a child inside them whilst they're smoking that could potentially be born being addicted to cigarettes or have withdrawal symptoms and stuff like that? It's absolutely fucking disgusting. Women like that are vile. And I do always say something to them regardless. I don't stress them out or be aggressive, but I always say, excuse me, but that is disgusting what you're doing. Just hopefully because they kind of sit back and think to themselves, yeah, actually that is disgusting that I'm harming my child. I mean, not that it takes a fucking genius to realise that harming your child is not a good thing to do. But anyway, it's just one of those things that really riles me. So, yes, another thing I was going to mention as well is... remember the other day we did that video, and in fact I've got a much longer video to do on a response to this as well, but just for now, the other day I did that video, Man the Fuck Up, which was only a very specific situation, by the way. It wasn't in general everyone should man the fuck up. I'm not an unsensitive person, in fact completely opposite. I don't think everyone should be ridiculously manly and have no sensitive side or anything like that. That's a load of bollocks. I don't agree with that at all. I think you guys see my feminine side quite often, especially when I'm walking around in Jade's underwear. Oh. Anyway, yeah, so the thing I was going to mention about that has just completely escaped my mind. What was it I was going to say? It was about the Man the Fuck Up video. Oh, and do you know what? After talking shit to you, it's just completely escaped me. So I might have to come back on that one. Back. This is it. This is like 10 seconds later, by the way, guys. I remember what I was going to say. At the beginning of that video, I said that the reason I don't put George in the videos or any very small amount of photos online is because sometimes you get people that leave disgusting comments, and I don't want to open him up to that yet. So, yeah. And yesterday, lo and behold, I put a photo up of George who was just on our way to get his haircut on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. On everywhere it was fine, but Facebook, some guy said... your child is ugly. Like, no child is ugly, and my child is definitely not ugly to me, that is for sure. He's beautiful. But it just goes to show what kind of low life scum there are in the world. But there's no point getting upset, pissed off, start turning off your dislikes and and all this kind of stuff. It's just one of those things that you have to accept, that there are scumbags in the world. And in fact, a whole bunch of my followers gave the guy a ridiculous amount of abuse. So that was highly entertaining. And thank you for that as well. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's just one of those things that you have to kind of put up with. And until he's older, that's why I will keep him out of the videos and stuff like that. Because although it is water off the duck's back, it's still sometimes a little bit hard to take stuff like that. Don't mind it about me. People, you lot abuse me all the time. But... when it's about a harmless child, it really kind of is a bit more difficult to just let it brush off. Because if someone said it to me in person, if I was in the school playground, for example, and some parent come up to me and went, "Your kid's ugly," I would find it very difficult to not throw them to the floor and break their arm in an armbar. I would find that very, very difficult. And as much as my motto is, be a good fucking human being, if someone abuses your child directly in front of you, it'd be very difficult not to snap their arm off. But anyway, that's a whole different subject. What's up, guys? So it is the end of the day, and one of my friends has come to help me out, and I've got just a very, very small amount of time to get this little bit of filming done. And as you can see in the background there, it's going to be for my car review, which I know a lot of you guys are waiting for. So I'm going to not waste any time before the sun goes down and leave the vlog at that today. So I know, again, sorry it was a short one, but I've just been so crazy busy today, and I really want to take advantage of the good weather, just getting the rest of this filming done for the car review, which should be out hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So have a great Friday, and I will catch up with you tomorrow over the weekend. Peace.